All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Barrow-Dyad's second catalyst for Act 2. We have the Hatchling refit. We'll start off saying that you have to go ahead and at least finish the story for Part 2. You know you're done Part 2 when you have your seasonal challenges in Week 7. Complete Act 2, Part 2, Rights to the Deep. This will now not fully finish you to get the catalyst, but to go ahead and head to Trenchway. When you head over to the Trenchway, you're gonna head to the secret area using the invisible platforms. Now, there was a couple ideas here on sometimes when you head over there, you're gonna be lacking teeth or tithe, whatever it's called. So there's two solutions or two, I guess like I said, two ideas of how to solve this issue. Now, first of all, let's go ahead and head over there real quick so show you guys what we're talking about. So if you don't know or haven't seen this before, it's been here since the beginning of Act 1 or it's the beginning of Nether. You're going to go ahead to secret platforms over here. You're going to click on your ghosts. You can see the platforms will appear when you're near it, or you can use your ghosts to see ahead. And you're going to head to this area over here. And you're going to head to this hand over here, okay? And once you head over here, it'll say that either you're worthy or not worthy. Now, from discussions online and talking to other people, there's two things. One, it could be the worms. So there's worms when you are activating Path of Ambition. Path of Ambition from the vendor, you get 8 new worms around all the areas. So 2 in each area, 2 in Trenchway, 2 in Hall of Blade, Hall of Souls, 2 in the Mausoleum, and 2 in the Fonts. And this is the Triumph over here, Ambitious Collector. There's 2, there's 8 in the Resolution one, or Resolve one. I say Resolve, and then there's 8 in Collector. So you go around the map, use your radar on the top left there. When you're near one, a waypoint will appear, and you can get that worm. Now, I will say that could be a solution in getting yourself being worthy. Other people have been saying there's many other secrets around the map that will, when you kill the secret boss, it'll drop an item. I know that there's an ogre over here on the other side of the map that drops an item. You never know what items really do. No, they don't go in your inventory, but I think it was like the coalescence item. I forget what it's called. Pyramid coalescence. I don't know. But if this activated or this is available, let's see if it is. It's not. It is a random chance for these braziers to be interactable. When you interact with them, you interact with this one over here, and then you head over here, and the other 2 are located one over there, one over there, and you do both of those or 3 of them, it will activate the ogre. It will spawn in, and you kill the ogre to get the item. And that people have said that works for them. I'm not sure. Like I said, either the worms or it is the secret over here. Okay, so let me go head back to the thing. I might try to do this. I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. It's just the lighting, the braziers. Once you're worthy, you can go back over here and you can interact with this. But it'll open up. Get some dialogue. Well, not now, but oh yeah. And this chest over here should drop the spine, the heavy RCS spine, like so. So you can see here, open that chest will drop you the spine, the heavy RCS spine there. Okay, so that is that. You're gonna head back to the vendor, and you're gonna get the quest, the Hammer's Path. Of course, this also gives you Potency as well, which is very, very nice to have. What that does is that you will now get 5 charges in the Tome of Want instead of 4 or 3. Whenever you do a secret like that, it gives you +1 for that. So now, head back to the vendor, and you're going to go ahead and claim the Hammer's Path. Now, of course, if you don't know or don't remember, but, the last catalyst, which was high impact rounds, whatever it's called, you had to get to max rep with the vendor for Path of Resolve. Same thing with this one. The first step for Path or Hammer's Path, you have to go ahead and get max rep with the vendor, Path of Ambition. Now, I already pre-grinded this. I already have the catalyst, as you saw earlier in the video. I did grind this, and I'll talk about how we grinded it and how we maxed it out. Mainly, the main grind will be just doing the nether, but also making sure you're picking up essentia. Essentia is the materials around the map. There is 2 per boss encounter, I guess you could say. When you first pick up when you pick up essentia in the first boss, it's +1, so you do 2. But then if you do second boss and third boss, you're getting +2 per. So you get 4 and 4, so there's 10 per nether run. And each time you beat a boss and nether, you get a rep as well. So normal nether maybe about 120 or 150 per boss. Of course, you can get more rep if you get, or you're ranked up to 110 in the season pass, which is 10% more, as there is 2 right there. So very, very nice to get that buff there, 10% more. And that is that. So you're farming nether to pick up essentia, and also doing the full nether runs. I will tell you that on average, my runs are about 16 to 20 minutes. So as long as you're going fast, like so, here's the proof here. So you can see here, on average, if we were to go to any of these, you see 17 minutes here. We have 16 minutes here. We have 21. Sometimes a bit longer sometimes. Here we have 20 minutes because people left and I joined in. We have 19 minutes. We have 36 because I joined in late. So someone left on their fire team and I just took their spot. 24 minutes. Look, all these people left this one. We have 19 minutes here. 22 minutes. It's all on the same day too. You can see I've been just been slowly grinding through it on that day before something crazy the next day. You can see here. I think this was expert. 34 minutes, and you can see all it is just like I said, run through nether, pick up essentia, right? I would say per nether run you can get around, I think it's like 500 per rank, and there's also that chance of, whenever you kill something, there's a chance for it to drop the orb thingy and you consume it. And every time you consume that orb, that was like that orb over there, you get +20 rep, right? So basically, you're running nether, we get like 500 rep or 600 rep per run. You're getting essentia, which is +10. You deposit that into the taken altar, which is +200. So that's about another 900. And then you're also getting those orbs. Just pay attention to them. When they drop on the floor, consume them. You get +20. You can get almost like 1,000 per run, basically. And around, I think it's like ranks 1 to 10, it's 1,000 per rank up. And then rank 11 and rank 12 is 1,250. So 1,200 XP basically. So a little bit more extra for those 2 extra ranks at the end, and then you're basically like another run is 1 rank basically. So it's not that bad as long as you're doing all of that. Of course, there's a thing with Court of Blades. When you do Court of Blades, at the end of Court of Blades, there's a taken altar at the end of the Court of Blades, and you can spend 5 or offer 5 essentia to get 200 rep. But that's only I think that resets daily, so you gotta pay attention to that. So, but you can't farm essentia in Court of Blades, so it's a wonky grind back and forth. But that's the grind I did. It isn't that bad, but of course it could be boring for some people who don't want to grind just nether. But that's how I did it. Just do all that, pick up the essentia, use one more detector to make sure you see the resources around the map and within 50 meter range. There's only 2 per map. So each run, so just make sure to pay attention before doing and finishing the area pretty much. So that is that. And then once you finish that step and you claim the upgrades, which is upgrades, max rank, this one, and this one, you're going to go ahead and now do step 2. Step 2 is beating expert nether with a shotgun, a glaive, or a sword equipped. So and Barrow-Dyad also equipped. So you're going to be using a loadout. Either you're going to have a shotgun, and then Barrow-Dyad, and then maybe a sword, or we have a glaive for secondary. instead of a shotgun. Either or is what I used. And there's other artifact mods like this one. Not this one. Is it heavy ordnance? No, it's this one. If you're using glaive build, this hold the line or no bell, and then a supplemental glaive. These three right here works well together. And then you're good to go with that build. I don't know how it works with what do you call it? With swapping your loadout right before the chest ends, but I just use this full and through and then claim the chest at the end like so. Here's the quest, Hammer's Path, is what it says right there. And then claiming the chest at the end here, mission complete. We get the bottom left there, Hatchling refit. That drops once we get the quest done. And you see Hammer's Path completed. And you can see here, Hatchling refit acquired on the top right there. We head back to the Enclave. And you can see here that we are able to reshape our gun. And also it's been fixed. They also fixed the bug where you couldn't make it again or create it again. They fixed that in this patch as well. So you can go craft another dyad if you want to. And yeah, so the other two catalysts is going to be one for all and target lock for the next one for Act 3. That'll come out Act 3. So only two we have now is High Impact and Hatchling. So go ahead and get that if you want. Now, let's talk about the last thing, which is before we do any of this, you had to do Path of Ambiton quests, which is the very beginning of the Act 2 quests. So all you do is make sure that you're on Path of Ambiton when you're going to do and head over there for the Rise of the Deep. So you're going to follow the waymarker, of course. You're going to head to the Court of Oryx, or not Court of Oryx, what is it called? Shrine of Oryx, my bad. Shrine of Oryx. You're going to follow the steps, right? Make sure you're on Path of Ambiton, and then you're good to go. These tokens should spawn, and then once the ogre is over here, make sure you're cursed by blight, protecting the blights. Go to the ogre. The ogre, at this point, you're going to go ahead and use a finisher on the ogre. As from afar, a bit hard to see, but once you got near the ogre, you see the yellow flashing light to finish him off. And then it will go ahead and progress to the next step, which is then going to break the blights at the end here. I'll go in the portal, break the blights, and you're going to break the blights, the bigger blights outside once you're done over here. And then you're good to go. That is it. That is mainly the main quest for the story. Maybe you got stuck on that part. It seems like maybe bugged, but it works here. And after that, you're going to go into the nether. You're going to go ahead and shoot these things with the waypoints to get the peeled flesh of Akka. Do that 3 times per area, or 3 times in one area, and you can go back and transmit out. And you can go ahead and, just go to another area and get 2 more, and then you're done. And then you get the dialogue, and then you do the exotic stuff, what we just showed at the beginning of the video. And that's it. That is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, it could be worms, it could be ogre, either or, it doesn't matter. But other than that, that is the catalyst for now. And yeah, so enjoy.